Hey guys, what is going on? It is your boy Mike Woods, and today we're going to be going over a few things you guys can do to improve your gameplay in Fortnite by far, okay?
First, we are going to go over actually how to hold the controller properly. I see a lot of players that play standard, regular, they'll play like this, and they'll have problems because they'll be reaching over here and they'll say their hands cramp and their hand starts to hurt. And the goal here, we're not trying to get arthritis, okay? We're trying to play better. So what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to rotate the hand that you're playing claw with towards you a little bit. That way it makes it a lot more easy to press all the buttons on the front of the controller. If you have your hand normal, how you usually play, like standard, and you try to do that, it's going to be really hard to press all the buttons that you're going to want to. So like I said, the hand that you're playing claw with, rotate the wrist a little bit towards you. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the main settings that you guys need to have in order to be successful at playing claw. So firstly, in combat controls, in the custom controls, combat controls, you're going to want to have your crouch as your touchpad, your left analog as edit. Switch mode, make sure it's not on switch mode and edit, just make sure it's on switch mode. For build controls, you're going to want to have, again, only switch mode, crouch as touchpad and left stick as edit. Your edit controls, you're going to want to have circle as confirm, you're going to want to have right stick as reset, and your R1 as select. The reason I have R1 as select as opposed to R2 is more of a trigger, you have to pull it down. R1 is way more of a click. In my opinion, these are the best settings that a claw player could use. A claw player, you're usually going to have your index finger on circle and your thumbs on the analog, of course, and my R1 is my middle finger here. That is everything that I need to do, including with edit, resets, confirming, anything. I don't have to move any thumbs, fingers, everything is already there. That's what's so perfect about these keybinds. Also, another perk of playing claw is you can jump and shoot or build at the same time. I'm going to show you an example of me jumping and shooting at the same time. If you watch closely, you'll see my index finger is always jumping. I'll never have to take my thumb off of the analog to jump as you would if you were playing standard. The same goes for building. It's going to be a lot easier to click jump and build at the exact same time, rather than taking your thumb off the analog to jump and then having to build quickly. Here's a quick example. As you can see, my thumb never comes off the analog. If it did, I would have to be really quick. So I can click this very fast. I can click the left analog and move this at almost the same time. So I can go like this, very fast. Say if there's a window right here and I want to reset this, simply all I have to do is click left analog, then right, and then confirm circle. So if you do it really fast, it's very fast once you get used to it. So all I'm doing is left analog, R1, it's a click, circle. Now to reset, all I do is left analog, right analog, circle. Another reason why I have my left stick edit as opposed to anything else, I see a lot of people have their right stick as edit, and what that does, if you go to click your right stick and try to do this at the same time, when you're applying that pressure, it's going to make you flick harder in one direction. It's going to be a lot harder to edit rather than if I click the left stick and I have all this time with my right. And lastly guys, I know the touchpad is going to be weird to get used to because a lot of people don't have their touchpad as crouch, but a good tip for this is you don't need to touch the middle of your touchpad and reach way over here. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is right by square, you can press the touchpad. As you guys can see, I'm just pressing right here. Here's square, I'm just pressing the touchpad right there. It's very simple. Okay guys, I saved this for last just because this is going to vary per person. People are going to have personal preference, whether that be from recent games they played or old games they played in the past. They had low sensitivity, high sensitivity, but for mine I have 0.750 for my X and Y. My controller targeting sense, I have 0.350. My controller building sensitivity, I have 1.714. Also, with these keybinds, this is very important. I should have mentioned this earlier, but sprint by default, you are going to need that on, else you are not going to be able to edit with your left stick. So that is very important. Sprint with default on, okay? I have aim assist on, edit mode, aim assist off, turbo building on, and Builder Pro build immediate on. And don't worry about this because there's going to be no delay because it's not a button you're pressing, it's an analog, so there's no delay. Okay guys, I'm going to give you a quick example of what a claw player's hands would look like while they're building. Alright guys, that is going to be it for the video. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching that. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a sub, a like, a comment, anything like that. That'd be much appreciated.